Hi friends, I thought it'd be fun to spend the day running some errands together. We need to go to the mall and return some clothes that I got for Christmas, as well as I have a lot of stuff that I need to drop off at the thrift store. Some of the stuff I've actually been holding on to for like a year. Why? I don't really know, but we need to drop that off. And then I was gonna go grocery shopping, which is my absolute favorite activity. We've just arrived at the mall. We're gonna go to Aerie to return some clothes. I love Aerie, but I have way too many like lounge clothes. So I was like, honestly, even though I like it, it's just not worth it because I have so many clothes. So we're gonna return those. I do want to get a sweater from Lululemon, which sounds so funny because I'm returning a sweater, but I'm trying to like get like nicer sweaters. But the one I want is a fleece, which is on backlog right now, but it looks so cute. I think it'd be really nice for like the fall and running errands, but I might stop into Lulu to see if they have it in stock in person. I highly doubt it, but let's go to Aerie. Okay, just got back from my returns. Tell me why a second year in a row I've gone to do an Aerie return after Christmas and they're closed for inventory. I was like, you have to be kidding me. And it's like a Friday too. Like, I don't know. Maybe they think a Friday's a less busy day. I would think like a Wednesday or Tuesday. And I used to work retail for years, and we always had to stay late to do inventory, so I just think it's weird that they do it in the middle of the day. Anyways, thankfully, we have an American Eagle in the mall, and they accept Aerie returns when Aerie's closed for inventory. I did the same thing last year, that's how I knew, because last year I just tried it, because I was like, they're the same. So I do know that they do that, which was absolutely amazing. And then I ended up running into my brother and his girlfriend, which was kind of funny. Um, so went over, said hello. I did pop into Lululemon. They didn't have any of their fleece in store. I'm assuming maybe because they sell out so fast. I don't really know. Honestly, I haven't bought in Lululemon in so long, but my brother got a Lululemon sweater for Christmas and it looked really good. And I was like, I should go back to Lulu. Been on the wait list for a bit for that one fleece, so we'll see if it ends up coming back in stock. It's like a green fleece, and it's not like an oversized fleece that I would wear for camping. It's more like one that you would just like wear every day type vibe, whereas like the oversized ones I love to thrift for camping because I don't really care what happens to them when I camp, whereas like this one I want to like run errands in, just kind of like cute. So we're gonna go to Mission. I always call Salvation Army Mission Thrift because Mission Thrift is my favorite thrift store, but it's not on the way home, and Salvation Army is. So we're gonna do that. Plus, I like, even though my favorite thrift store is Mission Thrift, I like when I donate to thrift stores to donate to nonprofits because Mission Thrift is not a nonprofit, but Salvation Army is. So I just feel like it's helping people a bit more. I don't really know if that's true, but I think it's just about to start raining here, which is so crazy because it's January and it feels like the beginning of spring. Like, Josh and I were talking, we're like, this is kind of sus for January. It feels beautiful out and I love the weather, but this is like March, April weather, not January weather, so it is a little concerning. Let me know how the weather is where you guys are at, because here it's just like freakishly warm. Like, I'm not even wearing a coat. All I have on is literally crew neck. That's it. And I'm kind of hot, which is crazy work. Just pulled up to Salvation Army thrift store. They recently got a new location. It used to be just down the street. It used to be so tiny, but you'd walk inside and they'd have these like big bins. Now the new store is huge and they actually have a specific drop-off door. It's like right there to drop off stuff, which is awesome. So I need to unload a lot. My back seat is kind of full. Not that it looks that busy, but we have like a mirror that I've had since I've been probably like 19. I used to have it in like my student rooms and I used it for years and it's great, but it's like broken. And I broke it like when I got it at the very beginning, which is crazy, but I always used it and then I tried selling it and nobody was taking it, and I'm like, honestly, I should just donate it because someone will use it. Like, the mirror itself is fine, it's just the corner of the frame is broken. Since then I've gone on to Facebook Marketplace and bought a new mirror because it's black and I don't like decorating with black, so I've gotten like a nice white one off of Facebook. So I have like a mirror. We found an old hockey stick in our storage downstairs and we have no clue who it is. That, and then just like clothes that honestly don't fit me that I used to wear in high school, and I'm 26 turning 27, so why do I still have them? And that's been the stuff that's been in my closet in a bag ready to donate for so long, and I've just pulled holding on to it, which I just need to get rid of. And also stuff from my boyfriend that no longer fits him as well. So we're gonna go in, drop that off. I'll tell you how good it feels to get rid of that stuff. I didn't think it'd feel like that, but like I've had some of the stuff, like I said, in my closet for so long. So like getting rid of it is so great. And I got a coupon, which is so crazy because I've donated to the Salvation Army so much and I never knew they did coupons. I just like donated it. So I'm gonna keep this in my car. It's 20% off if I spend $20 or more, which is a big haul to get when you go thrifting. So I'm just gonna leave this in the car. I don't think it says like, doesn't have an expiration date, which is actually kind of nice because if you donate to Value Village, they do. So I don't have I never donate to Value Village because like it's the most overpriced thrift store ever. But I always keep clothes in my car, so I still do have some. You can kind of see I keep a small bag of clothes in there so that if I ever go to Value Village, because my brother's girlfriend is her favorite thrift store, so I will go with her sometimes. I will drop off like 2 pieces of clothes just to get a coupon because I'm like, I'm not paying full price. Like that is the only thrift store I absolutely hate paying full price in because it is so ridiculously expensive. But I have found some good things there. That just made my day. I'm like, a coupon that I wasn't expecting. Love that. Is anyone else like me when they're running errands? Sometimes they'll go to a different grocery store that they usually don't go to just to look at the different foods. I always shop at Food Basics. Food Basics. Oh my gosh. I always shop at Food Basics, but depending on where you are in Hamilton, if you go to different grocery stores, they have like different selection. And someone that loves to browse a grocery store for fun, I just think it's so fun to walk around and see like the different things that they have. Sometimes they get me good and I spend my money. But I just like the different like ethnic food aisles too, especially where you are in Hamilton. Like they'll have like sometimes like fresh ramen noodles, whereas mine sadly doesn't carry that. But let's go see if we can find some yummy treats. Finished grocery shopping and so crazy. I ran into my brother and girlfriend again, which like we live in the same city, but like Hamilton's huge and we live on different sides of the city. So I never really run into them. So it's like literally crazy twice on one day, but we're kind of all in the same area doing errands. Like they went just to go get Diet Coke from the store, and I obviously went to grocery shop. And like I said, it's not my usual store, it's not their usual store, so it was literally so funny. And they're literally headed over to my parents right after this to borrow my dad's car to pick up like their new TV stand that they got. So I literally just gave them like my mom's credit card to get back because I was returning the clothes that she had gotten me for Christmas for her. Well, I mean, it was my gift, but it was on her card. So but at the store went well. I was really happy because I wanted to get like this nice cheese, which normally at Fortuna's is $10, so we don't buy it. My parents do. And they had it on sale at Food Basics for like $6.99, which I thought was such a good deal because I thought it'd be so good in a grilled cheese because we're making tomato soup this week. So I'm gonna surprise my boyfriend with that because we were like talking about it and we're like, no, it's like so expensive. We're on a budget. Let's just not get it. And I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like called like Kerrygold. It's like an aged white cheddar, but it is so yummy. So got that. Our whole groceries was like $55, which I think is very reasonable. We try to stay under $100 or around $100. Sometimes some weeks are more because obviously like you're replenishing things that you don't buy every single week. So I don't buy any produce at the grocery store because we get ours delivered through a service called Odd Bunch. I'm pretty sure it's only Canadian, but it essentially is like produce that's like not up to like quality of grocery stores. Like there's something weird about it or whatever, or there's like too much, the grocery store won't stock it, and it makes like the produce so affordable. So every single week it's like a set price of $23.99, so essentially $24. We get the small box, which is just perfect for Josh and I, and we eat a primarily vegetarian diet too with a little bit of meat. So it honestly works so amazing for us. So it's like every single week you get 10 different items, but each item could have multiple things. So for example, like potatoes, you can get like 6 or 7 potatoes depending on the size, or like an apple. We literally got like 5 apples last week, or like it would be like one huge cauliflower head type thing, but you get 10 different things, generally 5 fruit, 5 veggies. Sometimes there's like a surprise item, sometimes there's a bonus item, and it's just so nice. So it comes every Friday. So it's so nice at the grocery store. I never have to worry about that. And I always meal plan around what comes in the box, because you don't actually get to choose what comes in the box. So it actually really pushes me to be creative with my meals and kind of work with what I have. I did buy green onions though, because I'm going to make teriyaki chicken meatballs, and there's like green onions in the recipe. And then I also need it for these carrot zucchini fritters as well. So I decided to just like pick some up. Sometimes I will pick up 1 or 2 vegetables if I really, really, really want it included in the recipe. Other times I just like use what I have. Green onions are not that expensive. But yeah, pretty good, successful trip. I didn't see anything like that unique in this grocery store that my grocery store doesn't have, besides the fact that they had the nice cheese there. Who knows, maybe my grocery store has it and I've just never noticed because I never go to that section. I also picked up breakfast sausages for Josh because they were on sale. I don't eat them, but he really loves them. Essentially this week we're going to be making, like I mentioned, teriyaki chicken meatballs. I've never done it before, but I saw a video and I was like, that sounds kind of good. I'm gonna do that with bok choy and rice, and then I'm gonna do TVP, which is like vegetable textured protein. I'm gonna do that like as tacos. We have peppers, so I just got taco shells, the best ones ever. I think we're also going to do, like I mentioned, a tomato soup, because I'm getting 2 different kinds of tomatoes this week. So if I get a lot of tomatoes, I will batch it. And we also are getting onions too, so that'll be great. Tomato soup with a grilled cheese, and I honestly don't remember the last meal. I know I'm making nachos tonight, which is not healthy at all, but it's Friday night, and we're gonna watch a movie. I already mentioned we're doing carrot and zucchini fritters as our other meal. So I try to plan like 4 meals before I go to the grocery store, and then I kind of just figure it out as I go. Sometimes we have a lot of leftovers with some meals, other times we don't. I always have stocked in my pantry like beans and pasta noodles, so I can kind of just like whip something up midweek if I need to. And then generally I'll have some frozen veggies in the freezer too that I just like to have on hand. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna head home. I also did pick up a fun drink for tonight, which I've had before at a Portuguese restaurant, and it's so good. So we got that to share with Josh.